All right, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and the sincere shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. And what I have here in the title says nuclear attack worst case scenario would see 90% of Americans wiped out. Now, we know in this truth, we know for a fact it's going to be 100%. Anybody that's inhabiting this place in general is going to be wiped clean when the missiles hit, right? But it's the fact that now they're actually admitting to all this stuff, or the fact that it's going to happen. There's no inevitable way to make it seem like this place is going to last. As I go into the example of the Edomite couple a couple years back, that even mentioned that yeah, we know that America's going to be destroyed. They admitted it. This is their land. I'm sorry, not their land, but this is their empire. So why else would they admit it? You inhabiting your empire, you think you'd be the first to defend it in all ways. But it's our people that's trying to defend it, not them. Of course, you still got plenty of Edomites that's defending this place regardless, but you won't see them you won't see it being as defended as with our people doing it, right? Give me a second. So I'm gonna jump into a scripture, but I'm gonna keep reading on this real quick. It says, as if nuclear strikes on the U.S. cities weren't potentially damaging enough, it says the attack on American missiles silos would kill millions due to acute radiation poisoning in a matter of days and spreading radioactive fallout across the country. New modeling suggests, right? Of course, they go into their whole scientific BS, but we know what it is. We know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, at least for the most part. But we know for a fact that this place is going to be destroyed once they start throwing out the missiles. How the Lord will have the power to even make Babylon throw out their missiles and just for it to stop flying and drop right back down on this place. Because a lot of these other countries want this place destroyed. Of course, they talking about, at least with China or Russia, is trying to be the. I think it was China saying they trying to be the new America and stuff. But why would you want to be the new something that's destroyed? That just proves that you're going to be destroyed as well. But I will let the scripture speak on it. So this is Matthew 24:6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. I'm going to stop right there. Because the reason I wanted to go into that as well is not only because of what's going to happen in that day, but because of what's happening now as well. Even in the past as well. But I want to go into this right now because I'm seeing articles about plenty of cars all over the U.S. being carjacked, people doing riots and all this other stuff, people dying left and right. The list goes on and on, especially for whatever brother sees throughout their day or throughout their time at the point. You'll start to see that this place is nothing but chaos, right? But we're heading into the time of World War III. They're admitting it. They're not hiding it or anything. They're actually saying that it's basically going to happen. How could they hide it? Besides through pretty speeches and all this other stuff, right? But let's keep going. It says, "See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass." Why? Because it says but the end is not yet. These, see, the reason why it says we shouldn't be troubled is because prophecy is a thing. We know through prophecy leads to us to our end goal, so salvation for for the ones that's actively seeking it. Because this place isn't meant to last forever. We know once this place is destroyed, the kingdom of heaven is going to be built up, going to be built right. We're going to be set right. And the Lord's going to set up who's rightful elect. Lord, what I hope and I'm on the elect and various other brothers that sincerely doing this truth and sincerity. But we know what's to come. When it's going to come, we don't know. Oh, this whole thing between uh Hamas and Israel may just be a temporary thing. In that war, it may not even start with that. We hope it does, but it may not even start with that. It might just be the next phase for the bigger thing, for it to be the big boiling point. Because they already have plans set up for when they want to do this and when they want to do that. One point in time, I think they was talking about something about 2028, something with World War III. Now that could come sooner or later. Who knows? We like I said, we hope that sooner. We hope it's with this shit so we can get out of this place. But we know that until then, we still have a job to do. So we ain't worried about these things troubling us because we know it's prophecy. Well, where we know what we're supposed to do is go out, prophesy, and teach till that time where Esau starts shutting them doors to where we can't go out. So we still have a job to do. We got to be watchmen until then. And these are one of these things that we watch for, right? So this is First Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For this is what this is." Slaggy. This is First Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." Now, you can take that two ways, because that could be even technically now when they talk about peace and safety. Because they're gonna start talking about the whole presidency thing. We're gonna replace this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. The usual BS. Or even might even take it a little bit further back, because now they talk about now a lot of people's at riots. Everybody's upset. But the sudden destruction comes when the Lord comes back and destroys this place. I was going to sorry. It's when like I said, it's when the Lord comes back and destroy this place first and foremost, because that's the main key right there. That's what Esau thinks he got his the certain amount of people he wants chipped and all this other stuff. But that also goes into as well when you could they talk about they could come up with some pretty peace speech, and then bam, dollar collapse. Everybody's riding. Everybody's upset. All sorts of mayhem is coming about. So you could take this multiple ways. Because right now people are not even happy, but they're sitting comfortably behind that government, even though they like to talk smack about it, but they rely on it, right? But when that sudden destruction hit, I'm talking about specifically when the Lord comes back and destroy this place. That is the key. The missiles that they're so worried about, like I said, let's go back to it because it's not just gonna be a 90% thing. It's gonna be a 100% thing. I think there was something here that I wanted to go into as well. I might have skipped over it, but it was something that they was talking about. Let me see. Let me see. Give me a second. Here it is. This is. It says this is a map showing modeling by Princeton University's program on science and global security, showing the worst case scenarios effects. It's like worst case scenario effects on a strike over on America's missile silos. Now, this is all BS, number one, but it's a what if to them, thinking that this place will actually survive. Now, of course, and this is where we go into like you could be in your bunkers and you still get radiation. They are right on that part because there's no one that's going to survive any of this stuff. No one. Like when them missiles hit, the Lord plans to destroy and wipe out everything. I was hoping that this picture would enlarge. Apparently, it does not. But as you can see, I guess the darker it is, the worse off it is, and that's still enough to wipe out everything. So again, that 90% means nothing. That is purely 100%. This place is not even going to be remembered. The radiation is going to finish off whoever's left, whether you 1,000, 10,000 feet under a bunker. That radiation will still get you. There's no avoiding it. So there's no coincidence that they talk about World War III, uh, all these riots, and now you talking about this. That 90% of Americans or anybody living here could be destroyed by these missiles. In their eyes, including the radiation. But even the 10% of the survivors is still going to be hit with radiation. So it's a pattern to show that this place is completely screwed. Probably could have said it sooner, but it's just the point that you gotta look at all these angles. There's nothing left of this place that's going to last. I was going to give the scripture, but I might as well get it anyways. This is 2 Peter 2:13. It says, and actually, let me go back. Yeah, let's go here. This is 2 Peter 2:12. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak of evil. Speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. And at this point, is our people has been made to be that brute beast, because it said made to be taken. And who took us down? Esau took us down. But of course, because you could equate it to Esau, but it said here and speak evil of things that they understand not. That's technically our people. They speak evil against us. Esau can't speak evil against us because he actually he's already evil. He's just doing what he's set up to do. That's just in his nature to be evil. So he can't understand. So he can't speak of evil of what he doesn't understand. This is our people. But the funny part is our people's joined hand in hand with Esau. So it's, either way, it still matches. It says it shall utterly perish in their own corruption. But here's the kicker. It says it shall receive the reward of unrighteousness as they count it pleasure to riot in the daytime. Spots they are blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you. Again, you can take that both ways, but that's including our people. Their reward is our righteousness. Look at our people now. Look at it. Look how they act. Look how they dress, so on and so forth. You can't really hold a conversation with our people like that without something going to backfire, or something turn out to a big ass debate that's not going anywhere with these people. You can bring up the BLM. You can bring up the well, there's a whole list of things when it comes to our people, but that's why, going back to this, it all boils down to this: that the missiles just they need to go ahead and just drop it off here. They just need to destroy, wipe it off everything. Of course, the Lord is the one who's going to do it. So radiation, missiles blowing up this place, bring it all. This place needs to go. I just pray that I just pray that I'm of the hopeful elect to see this place get destroyed. That's what matters at this point, as far as this place just being destroyed, because this life we live is complete utter nonsense. But that's all I have going to that. So, Lord, this is a little edifying. With that, shalom.